Welcome back to Gray Squadron Gaming, where we have another exciting unboxing for you today. Probably the one I've been most excited for in a long time. We have the Commander and Padawan Ahsoka Tano box from As Modé sent me this from Atomic Mass Games. As you can see from the box, we've got our faction symbol up here. There's our two minis that are in the box. Looks really good. Before I do that though, if you want to comment below, you'll get entered in to win all these alt arts we have going on. These are the spot gloss foil cards. And they have full art in the back. And of course, because it's the Ahsoka box, we have a ton of the Ahsoka cards to give out as well. So make sure to comment below, subscribe if you can, like the video, share the video, all that fun stuff. Now, it's become almost a meme at this point, but I'm going to use my handy dandy X-Acto knife that is extremely old and dull, but that's the one I like to use. Don't worry guys, we're going to cut away from us because that seems to be a big point of contention here. Look at that, went through like butter this time, guys. See, no problem. Knife's still good. Okay, let's see what we got here. Here's our shots. Let's get their sprues out first here. It's a small sprue. It's only two minis, and it's Ahsoka, so she's not a very big one. Our two bases, and then looks like our insert and our cards. Let's see what we got. So for the insert, we have, is it the usual insert that we get from all of them lately? Yes, it is. It shows both minis, the play testers, all the credits, different supported languages on the other side, what you've come to expect from the inserts. Okay, let's look at the sprues first, because why not? Okay. Let's see what we have in here. Okay, if you guys are wondering how she comes, here it is. There's one of her faces there. That's the Commander one, and here is the Padawan one right there. Let's see if I can get a little better for you guys. Torso looks really good. Detail in her head looks great. Yeah, no, she looks solid. Of course, we've got lots of sabers. We've got her jumping foot there. We've got this nice looking base here from a downed vehicle. As you can see from the mini, one is leaping and one is kind of standing up on some rubble from a CIS ship, it looks like. Okay, that's the mini. Let's get into the cards. So as usual, we found out what these mean a while ago, but just for everyone who doesn't, you get 2 order tokens and everything now. One is your standard Republic symbol with the commander rank. The other one, the commander rank, and this is like an alternate one. This will also be coming in the accessory packs later, so that way I can give 1 token to cover every faction, so that way you don't have to have a commander or a clone accessory pack and a Republic, a Rebel, and all that fun stuff. So it's all right there. Very cool. Let's see, card-wise, we've got, and the rest are alt languages, so we'll stick those aside. There she is in all her glory. 110 points, Force Command training slot. She is a commander. Speed 3, guys, that's what I'm excited for. Speed 3, red dice, surge to crit, 5 health, 2 courage. But that speed 3 on a Jedi is very, very nice, I'm not gonna lie. She has Jump 2, Associate Anakin Skywalker, Deflect, Immune Pierce, Independent Recovery. That's nice because she doesn't have Master of the Force. That's a good way to help her with that. Same with her Suppression that she could accomplish. She has Scout 1 and the new Shin Mastery. She has the Ahsoka's Lightsabers, Impact 2, Pierce 1. So they're Pierce 1, which we're seeing kind of more of a theme on the not super strong Jedis. You know what I mean, like earlier in their life cycle. Obviously, Fulcrum Ahsoka has Pierce 2. This is when she's a little younger, so 3 whites, 5 blacks, though. 8 dice is nothing to shake at with Surge to Crit. That's pretty solid. And then that's for her commander. If you want to bring the Padawan, that is a unit upgrade right here. That's the back of the card. It's Clone Trooper only, so she can go on Clone Infantry, Clone Marksman. She can go on Arcs. She can go on, any of the Clone Troopers with the symbol there to equip them. She gets Leader, Sidearm Melee Range. Unit gains block, charge, and independent dodge. It's really good. she adds her lightsaber, which is critical 1, impact 2, pierce 1, 2 white, 2 black. So another thing we've seen a lot more is the, not so much with the 2 health, just having 1 health, but giving a lot of other abilities. So she's giving the unit block, charge, independent dodge on top of her addition into the melee fight. So that's very nice. From a thematic point, it's going to look really cool looking on the battlefield and seeing all these different Jedis you can add to units. I'm hoping they keep this trend up. I'm assuming they are since we got the Jedi Guardian and Ahsoka, so I'm very curious to see the future ones. Maybe we'll get some versions of like Anakin and Obi can go in, or some future Jedi, like maybe, I don't know, who are we missing that's big? We're missing Mace and Kit Fisto and Plo Koon and etc, 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 right? Mundi, missing all of them. So that'd be nice if they also come with a card to be able to equip them onto a unit, because it's a really cool thing. I want to see more of that. She's got 3 command cards, 2 3-pips and a 1-pip, or excuse me, a 4-pip, a 3-pip, and a 1-pip. Her 4-pip is 2 units. I like the art of that one. When being in command hand, treat this card as though it has 2 pips. Ahsoka Tano gains 3 dodge tokens. Additionally, Ahsoka Tano gains Jedi mastery and loses Shin mastery this round. So that's a nice little thing there. I go where I'm needed. 3 units. Ahsoka may make a speed 3 move this round. Ahsoka gains a guardian 3 and disengage. Her courage is increased by 1. She treats her maximum speed as 1, and her maximum speed cannot be increased. So she gets the free 3 speed, but then she goes a little slower, but she gets that disengage, guardian, increased command. That's just really nice. The other one also was 2 units, by the way. I didn't say that. And her 1-pip is, you are beaten. 1 unit. Ahsoka gains charge this round. If she defeats 1 or more enemy units this round, she can make up to 2 attack actions and may make a free move action during her activation. This round, when Ahsoka Tano attacks an enemy unit with a melee attack, I said that really weird, melee attack. This round, after the attack is resolved, the defending unit may make a free move action and can withdraw with that action. So that's nice. So after she attacks enemy units, this round, after the attack is resolved, the defending unit can kind of run away. Just kind of fall back if she doesn't. But if she can make up to 2 attack actions, that's if she defeats them. So there's a little trade-off there, but that's really nice. That's going to give her some flavor there. As you see, we can go back to this card real quick. We'll talk about let's talk a little bit about the masteries that she can gain and lose. So she comes with Shin Mastery, and she can get Jakar Mastery. And for those who didn't see it, so like I mentioned, she has Shin Mastery built in right there. This card has her lose it. What is Shin Mastery? It's a good question. Let me read it to you. When a unit with Shin Mastery keyword uses Deflect keyword, the attacker suffers 1 wound for each surge result in the defense roll, instead of any other wounds Deflect would cause. So instead of just doing the 1, it does a lot like old Deflect, where it can do, if you roll 4 surges, it can do 4 damage. But additionally, when a unit with Shin Mastery keyword is the defending unit of a ranged attack, if it does not suffer wounds in that attack, it does not gain suppression tokens during the assigned suppression step. So she can also completely negate suppression, which is good because she's only a Courage 2 most of the time. And then for her command card, that gives her the Jakar Mastery, which is Revenge is not the Jedi way. And she loses Shin for that round. She would have a unit with Jakar Mastery, makes a melee attack. It may spend any number of dodge tokens after converting attack surges during the convert attack surges step. For each dodge token spent in this way, change a blank result from a hit to a crit, or spend 2 dodge tokens to change a blank result to a crit. So you can essentially use Marksman, and you can kind of like go up your thing. And that's what her Fulcrum form has, so that makes sense. That's giving her a lot of range. So this is a little less defensive, a little more offensive here in this version. That's why she gets her 3 dodges to kind of make the move happen. The other one, she's going to have a more defensive build. So that's really nice. I'm looking forward to running her in both formats as the attachment, but really more as the commander on the battlefield, because that's just, she's fast, and she's got the she's got that, I don't know, just I'm looking forward to it. She's got that speed that I'm not used to. Oh, and then the last thing, Associate Anton Skywalker, for those who don't know what that one does. During army building, a unit with Associate keyword does not count towards your rank maximum if a unit with a specified name is included. So in other words, you could have, this is Associate Anakin. So if you have Anakin in there and her, you're still only taking up 1 of your 2 commander slots. You could have her, Anakin, and Obi all as units, all fighting together. Is a good example of how that's used. That's really nice. And Jump 2 built in as well, like her old form. So she's just quick, fast. She doesn't have charge. She has 1 courier, 1 pip gives her charge for that turn, but she can get there really easy. So it's really impressive. And when you're looking at her as a whole, that's going to be something that she adds on. And just like that, they're built. I thought I'd build them and show you guys the models built a little closer now. So here she is. In all her glory, Commander Tano. Stepping on a piece of some separatist debris here. She looks really, really good. See if I can get a little bit more in focus for you guys. There we go. Yeah, she looks great. And now, Padawan Ahsoka. Back when she had one lightsaber and was jumping around, and Snips doesn't really have her armor yet. She's running around in like just a little shirt. She looks great. She really does. And then I thought, let's show you guys them kind of next to things we know. So like, there's Rex, for example. Obviously, they're not painted yet, the Ahsoka minis, but this will give you a good reference point of some size. There's Anakin. And some Phase 2 or Clone Infantry now. Troopers on the other side of them. I'll give you a little close-ups of how they look with them at more of a level view. Okay, so there's the size difference. As you can see, I know she's leaning forward and jumping, but she's definitely smaller. And that Ahsoka's standing up on a piece of ledge, so she's got a little bit of height added to her there. And Anakin, you know, is kind of leaning forward, but it gives you a good height. Her scale looks really good, because Rex is easily a good chunk taller, especially if she goes flat to the ground, and Anakin is bent knee, leaning forward, so he's taller than her. We can just flop this here, and you can see like the Phase 2. It's about the same height when she's standing up on that piece, but when she comes off that, she'll be much shorter. And then, of course, you know, Snips and Anakin together, leading the charge. Yeah. So that was the Ahsoka Tano Commander and Padawan box from Atomic Mass Games. Don't forget to comment now. Just something about Ahsoka for the awesome alt arts we're giving away. And you know, we'll be back. We got some more unboxings to do, so just keep it tuned here if you want to see some more of the new stuff that's coming out. I'll take it apart and show you guys. Right now, I'm going to go prime these ladies up and see if I can get some paint on them. If you haven't, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Blue Sky, Threads, all those things. I always post lots of pictures there, almost daily now, if not daily. So you can see them all painted up. And of course, as soon as I get her painted up, we'll have her on the channel for a battle report. So keep a lookout for that. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.